From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, the Employment Opportunities Commissioner says employers are exploiting a scheme and committing modern-day slavery. The Accredited Employer Work Visa Scheme was introduced in May 2022 to streamline and speed up the work visa system. However, the Commissioner says migrants are paying large sums of money under the false promise of a job when they arrive. Sonomali Karanina Sumeo says it amounts to human trafficking.
They come here and the jobs don't exist, and then they end up entering the informal sector, which then puts them into even further exploitation.
A rescue mission is underway after 30 vehicles became trapped on a Canterbury mountain pass because of snowfall. A fire and emergency spokesperson says a crew is assisting police in clearing State Highway 73 near Porters Pass, where a small number of vehicles are moving through the snow. NZTA says the road's closed between Springfield and Castle Hill, and a warning is in place from Otira to Castle Hill. The government's announced a crackdown on drunken or drugged drivers. Police are tasked with performing at least 3.3 million roadside alcohol tests a year, mostly at high-risk times. Police will also be told to deliver at least 50,000 drug tests once that's up and running. Transport Minister Simeon Brown says this is coming after drugged or drunken drivers.
It's sending police to places where if you're drinking and you think you can get away with it, police will be there.
Some believe the revolving door of Parliament and lobbyists should be shut or be more transparent. A new report from the Helen Clark Foundation suggests there should be a stronger mandate covering political lobbying. Victoria University lecturer and political commentator Dr. Bryce Edwards says at times the public does not know exactly what's being said or who's meeting with whom. He suggests New Zealand is unregulated in this regard.
The whole problem with lobbying and the revolving door is that by its very nature, that happens behind the scenes.
That's news. In sport, the All Blacks are walking towards the challenge of heading to South Africa for just the second time in 6 years. The two-test rugby championship tour is their first visit there since 2022. Their previous visit before that, 2018. Coach Scott Robertson says with South Africa no longer in Super Rugby, there's a new experience ahead for many of the players.
You know, the high veld, these conditions, these all those factors that come with it. So you do miss it because it's a different challenges I mentioned, but it's an exciting one.
Lock Patrick Tuipulotu, prop Ethan de Groot and flanker Luke Jacobson will be assessed for injuries before the touring squad's named midweek. Wellington's overcome a 14-point half-time deficit to beat defending NPC rugby champions Taranaki 26-19 in Porirua. Bay of Plenty beat North Harbour 24-20 in Tauranga. That's sport. I'm Joe Gilfillan.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.